Hi everybody, I'm Patrick.
And I'm Michael. You're watching another episode of Star Wars News and Views. Today we're going to be talking about something that might be considered a little spoilerish, so just a little warning, but we're going to be talking about the reveal of Kylo Ren, who is the sort of Sith-like red lightsaber-wielding character in the Force Awakens teaser. Well, now we know what he looks like from the front side. So the first one comes courtesy of a random Chinese website, okay? Which I know it sounds like it's not true. Yeah. But anyway, it's the prototype sculpts of the action figures that they're going to be making. And you can see Kylo Ren, there he is. That's what he looks like from the front.
There's also Chewbacca, BB-8,
and Finn.
Yeah.
So they're all there.
There's no color on them yet. It's just the molds, I guess, for when they actually start producing them. Yeah. But you can still see the detail of Kylo Ren's face or mask.
Yeah. And also that very same day was leaked concept art of showing in full color, more detail. It's not exactly the same because it's concept art, but it's pretty darn close. It's pretty much the exact same thing. He has that mouth part with the Darth Vader looking helmet on it.
with yellow trim around his eyes. I'm not sure if it's going to look exactly like that. It might have changed a bit for the movie, and I guess the toy would be a bit more accurate to go off of. But there's no color on the toy right now.
Yeah.
So we'll assume that he's pretty much going to be in all black, except for maybe that trim around his eyes and stuff.
So one thing to say about whether or not these are both legitimate, they were both leaked on the same day. So first of all, these action figures, it would take a lot of work if someone's just going to troll the internet. They're fully articulated and everything. You can see the joints and they're very well sculpted. It would take a lot of time and energy just to troll people. But
and it's coming from a Chinese website. They're probably be made in China.
They're probably going to be manufactured in a plant in China. So that's probably why it comes from the Chinese website. That's why it seemed kind of weird. And I was like, oh, maybe that makes sense. The other thing, like, let's say one is released and then someone looks at, okay, this is what the action figure looks at. I'm going to fake concept art and paint it myself and say, oh, here's the source gave me this. It was released the same day. There's no way a guy could paint and upload and contact these websites and have it posted within hours, right? And they're both consistent with each other, so it has to be. I'm guessing these are both real.
I think it looks really cool. The way it's sort of reminiscent of Darth Vader, except that there's no mechanical parts. It seems like in this mask, it seems just more like a helmet.
It's just a helmet on top of him. Yeah. And the other detail I noticed, especially in the concept art. So you remember we talked about this at length. There's another piece of concept art showing. I think Daisy Ridley's character battling this Sith-like character on a snow planet. And because it's concept art, you know, the look changes a little bit, right?
And it's really old concept art at this point,
and it's old concept art. And so the character is bald, but he still has that sort of that Bane mouth part. So if you look at the new leaked concept art, he has that same Bane mouth part, but then there's just a helmet over top of it. So maybe his helmet gets knocked off at some point.
I mean, Darth Vader's was two pieces with, like, you know, a mouth part and the top part, so it could be similar to this one.
Or maybe they said, I like that mouthpiece, but let's add a helmet, so they added a helmet.
Yeah, maybe. I was thinking at some point we'll see his face, so I think it would come off. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. So I guess that's it for today. Let us know what you think of the concept art in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe to us.